I think you guys know the wrong
do
type.
They do the face.
full body massages.
I know a guy
You know the
who
wrong type
even
of
does
men.
gel,
What?
clear gels on his nails.
No.
Gel clear gels.
You guys know the wrong type of men.
That's not right.
He does gel.
See? It's like calligraphy. You know that happened?
No, anybody bleaching is wrong.
That's calligraphy.
No.
Well,
So us.
no, I still think if you want to bleach, it's a free world.
It is a free world, but that doesn't make it right.
I mean,
And don't tell me right is. Let me tell
Subjective.
you.
Bloodline.
Subjective.
Yeah.
It's not a bloodline, and that's become the biggest problem in our world. Right cannot be blood. You need to understand where the need to bleach or the need to do anything to yourself that alters your image, including losing weight. Yes.
it depends. What reasons?
Hold on,
What
hold on,
reasons
that's what
are
I'm
you
saying.
losing weight?
Precisely what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You have to evaluate why you are doing anything that alters your physical image. You really have to evaluate why. Because if you're losing weight for the sake of image, trust me, you're not dealing with the root problem.
But bleaching, I mean,
That means, like, according to a statement, there's a scenario where bleaching is right.
yeah.
I don't know. Because what you're saying is, at some point, someone woke up and decided, for the sake of my health, let me
That's
lose
the
some
thing.
weight.
No, but that's
For the sake of your health, I can also
no,
bleach.
you can't. So that's a faulty statement because health is equal to this. There's got to be evidence. You lose weight, or you at least even if you want to look a little bit better, deal with the fact deal with your esteem first, so that you're losing weight feeds into it. It's part of your process rather than the only thing you're dealing with. Why do you feel like you do not look good? Because if you don't accept yourself as you are, if you're a woman, let's put the guys aside. If you're a woman, your body will go up and down. You will have hormonal treatment. Some dawas just make you expand. Some make you go darker. No, it's a side effect.
Oh yeah,
But then those are the same medicines. Then when you're managing your pigmentation that are given or prescribed to help you manage your darkening. So that
There
could
are
be a
right
medical
reasons to
reason.
bleach.
Like you see, that's not a bleach.
reason to alter my skin tone. It's okay. I can alter.
I honestly cannot see anything other than a medical reason, such as where your skin tone has just suddenly gotten darker, or where
you
you have a
see-
certain condition that requires you to take medication that, as a side effect, makes you lighter.
But you see, like guys who lose weight,
Yes.
say you don't feel so good about yourself. Maybe you want to fit. You are smaller, you gain weight. Then now you want to go back to your body. Then you lose weight. But you see, you are darker. You want to feel better about yourself. Then you alter your skin tone.
That right there is what I'm saying. It's what I call an elastoplast mentality. Yeah? What is so hard about accepting who you are as you are?
And not because of what society has said.
Oh, unfortunately it is, whether you want to like it or not. That's the reality.
Light skin.
Light skin is, why don't you feel better in your own skin? Why don't you feel better in your kinky hair? Why do you feel the need to straighten your hair? And I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying evaluate. Me, before I cut my hair was always relaxed. And I know why I like my hair relaxed. It's easier to deal with. And for me, I've gone natural, I've gone relaxed. But the elastoplast mentality basically means that you are covering up the source of your self-esteem issues with the next thing. You know what it will be? It will be Botox in somewhere and something else somewhere. As in, it's so surface. It could be bleaching is only one of the very many ways you cover it up instead of dealing with it. And then who sets the standard? I think that's a question that we are asking now. Who sets the standard on what good on what beauty is there for, so that a chick can look at her hair, a young girl who's like 4 and 5 and says, "Mommy, my hair is not nice because it's all kinky." Who sets the standard on a young girl who says, "No,
Actually, it
I'm
depends
not
on
as
what they're
pretty"?
watching. If they see
I know
TV,
the influence
guys
around
on TV
me.
and
Yeah.
series, yeah.
I grew up
Have
without
like
as much TV.
hair and all
I
that.
grew up without as much TV, and still, and still the darker chicks in school felt unpretty. Where was it coming from?
So the media does not contribute
I don't
to
think that was the
this
case.
unpretty
It's increased.
feeling.
Us guys didn't have the same mentality when we were in school.
You are a
You're
dude.
a dude, please.
I don't remember going like, ooh, that chick is.
You can't. You were in kindergarten. You were in
Even in
primary.
primary.
It's something ingrained in you. You won't really
That one
notice.
started coming up maybe after I left high school. As in, hey, wait,
And
I kind of
partly
need
by
a
the
chick
way,
who's light skinned.
Some women bleach
I think.
because of, I'm sorry to say this, men. Yes. Because you see, a guy, you're at a social place. You're dark, she's light. But all the guys will be looking at the lighter one. You're like, okay, I need to also get as much attention as her. So what do? I alter my skin tone. So both.
Self-confidence thing.
Aye.
Chicks.
No, but let me tell you something, and this is where I'm saying. So let's go back to even where the kids are growing up. Yeah. If you as a parent are not affirming actively your child, if you're not conscious about that, if you're not teaching your child to base his or, because by the time you love how you look, it's a result of your own personal sense of self-worth. Umechukua ruler, ukasema nimejipima hivi, and this is my self-worth, and therefore, but that comes from socialization. And if it's that old saying in Swahili, asiyesikia la mamake funzwa bas. If you don't hear it from your mother that you're good enough, because you will come to learn to ascribe your sense of self-value from somewhere else. And it's worse off the minute you hit the age of 11, and now it's becoming younger.
11.
Okay, for my age, when we were growing up, it was 11 and above, because that's when we are hitting puberty. Y'all was 15. Relax. 11. But
Mine was
now,
probably even later.
but now, 8-year-olds are telling mommy, I don't have nail polish on my nails.
It's actually my niece.
Just for
She's 11.
Yes, I'm not pretty. Mommy, I want some makeup. Makeup nilikuja kujinunulia. Nilikuwa naonja ya mama yangu nikiwa
Wait,
tu.
kids ask for makeup at 11 years old.
Excuse me, it's being backward. Mommy, come and make you a bit more beautiful. What are you telling your daughter?
Beauty is measured by.
It's meant, so exactly, that's what I'm saying. So by the time you're hitting Uko past Campo, where is it? It already was ingrained in you from when you were small.
I think us guys have been African. The way you're talking, you're making me feel like I'm damaged. Like I didn't get all this love from mom telling me that I'm a nice guy, sweet, you look
You're a
handsome.
nice boy, Baba.
Yeah, like make sure you feel nice because I love you. Me, I never had all those things. But being an African man, I think it's just something that us guys have to live with. You have to grow up with.
Being a what?
You need
An African man? Ah.
An African, not even
Oh,
an
an
African man,
African.
an African. Because even my sisters, I'm pretty sure I've never had my mom go like,
You're beautiful.
you're beautiful.
Okay, it
Oh
doesn't
my
have
God.
to come out like that.
It
doesn't
It
have
doesn't
to
have
tell
to come
you.
out like that. It can come
I
out
think
like
you're
that.
making
I mean,
excuses.
no.
But I think
No.
your self-esteem as a person is also very important. Because you might not get this love from your mother, like she does not express it as much, but you know I'm beautiful and I'm dark. I don't have to change my color to seem more beautiful. Because most of the girls by the way who are bleached, it's a self-esteem issue. Because you want to appeal more to a certain group of people, you want to belong to the light skin team, so you decide, let me bleach. And it's so easy to bleach. You just go and buy tablets.
But does someone just wake up and decide na bleach leo?
No. Or does somebody wake up and decide I have a good self-esteem? Where does it come from?
Because it must have a root.
Realization, I think, as
Precisely,
you're growing up.
precisely what I'm saying.
So, also, according to your argument, you're only supposed to socialize with friends that are kind of the same as you, as in your dark skin.
No, you can't.
Because
the world is a global village.
if it's a global village, at some point you'll go like, you'll still see what's happening and you'll still feel bad. You can't
But
blame your
you
parents
see,
then and all this.
Let me
not
tell you,
blaming.
not even all dark-skinned girls wake up every day and they're like, oh my God, I feel beautiful today. No, there are those moments when you're like, I don't feel as beautiful, but it's not so bad that I have to alter my skin.
Yes.
It's not that bad. And it's even worse with social media.
Yes.
Because everyone is doing it.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. It starts somewhere. It's not about making excuses. But for real, this one, but I can put a lot on the line. Track anybody who was insulted as a child consistently. Today they have a self-esteem issue, and it will be masked. track anybody who received insults after insults when they were a child. Consistently, it messes up with your self-esteem. So take that onto your skin.
So yeah, bleaching fixes that.
It does, and that's why it's called it elastoplasty.
yeah.
Temporarily, but still, it makes you happy.
Yeah,
But for how long?
at what expense?
The next time you feel bad, you'll find another fix.
So that's the thing. So we are a generation that lives for fixes.
Elastoplasty.
And again, I have a problem with that generation that says, "Oh, you do you. I won't
won't-
judge." That's not judging. That's not judging. That's calling out a friend and saying, "Look, I got love for you. I love your curves, girl, but ninajua kuna shida." Now, sometimes you can't intervene. Who's going to intervene for calligraph? That is a very strong signal. Today, it's bleaching. You know, the next quick fix is it's suicide.
Maybe silicone, a bit of silicone.
It is.
A bit of
Eventually, the fix today is food. The fix tomorrow is bulimia. The fix the following day is anorexia. The fix the following day is straightening your hair and permanently wearing weaves in as much as your hairline is receding to here, alopecia. The fix the following day is a bleach. The fix the following day is a man. The fixes keep coming, and the next thing you know, you're in the grave.
And does it affect guys more than chicks, or it affects all of them across the board? Like,
I think it affects chicks more than guys.
I think it affects them across the board. It's across the board. The only issue is, like Mr. here, they don't talk about it.
for no many effort.
do it.
African guys.
They don't talk.
Don't talk about
They don't talk. No, look at the traditional African societies. I'm not talking about the modern. I'm talking about our grandparents and before. The older women took the younger women, and there was some degree of mentorship for a long time. It was your aunties, it was your grandma. There was positive reinforcement, and anywhere you found a broken family, trust me, it translated through the generations.
Is that why most of our men are the way they are? Is it because they never spend time with
Most
their
of the
dads?
girls even today are the way they are because the men.
Never spent
That's
time
why
with
I
moms.
said no, because there was that
Those values were not
those
passed down.
values were not passed down.
And back to now bleaching. Because now you see, people just do things because people are doing things. You don't sit down and evaluate, who am I? You see, is it worth it? Should I do this? Do I value my pigmentation that much not to mess up with it? But you see, what's there to lose? Nothing. What's there to gain? Something. So you're like, let me do it.
Okay, as much as I wouldn't bleach, I wouldn't support anyone bleaching. I think if you want to bleach this,
Do it.
it's up to you.
For me,
Because for how
It's up
long
to you,
will
because that's your
Because, you know,
definition
even
of
if we,
right.
Even if we do a campaign
not
right
about
now,
my definition
because
of
someone
right.
right
It's your
now as we
definition
speak
of right.
is
It's not.
bleaching.
It is.
There's
it's
a
not
girl
my
out there.
definition of
It's
right.
whose definition.
It's simple.
You choose what you want.
And we are that generation that has been able to start the Googles and the what in Kenya right here.
Yes.
But the generation behind us has been more pampered. We were not as pampered. We were not as pampered. So we are a beneficiary of at least mutuals. The problem with your thinking is you keep saying, no, remove all those things. Let just go have free will. Just go be. You can't just be. You exist in this world as a person, and you're created. Why would the universe conspire just randomly to ionize you the way you are, to design you with your particular kink, with your particular DNA that can never be replicated, that has never been and will never be again? Why? It's not my definition of right. There's free will, and then there's self-awareness. Free will is best exercised when you are aware of why you're doing what you're doing.
So there are right reasons to bleach.
I don't believe so, because when you look at what bleaching is about, it's a fix.
I think now that code is judging people.
No, it's not.
Because
what if like you have
you don't even need
like a
skin
skin
conditions.
condition.
You don't even need skin conditions.
what
I
if
think
the bleaching will fix?
ideally you should
You
know
don't want
what
to
you want.
you don't want to be held responsible for your decisions. You don't want anybody to call you out for your decisions. That's the problem.
Bleaching.
But I mean, we know people in Kenya who are bleached and they are very okay with it. I mean, they
nothing
go out
wrong
there
with
and they
it.
say, I've bleached and
And I'm not saying
it's my body. I
and
can
I'm
do
not
whatever I want to do.
absolutely. But at the end of the day, my thing is this: let's look at bleaching as an it is in of itself. Yeah. What are you why change yourself?
I think
Hold on. Because I want to. Okay. Why do you want to? Where did this come from?
To let
Well,
me feel
hold on.
better.
To make me feel better. Why don't you feel better?
because I have a skin condition that I need to fix.
Honey, let's not use skin condition because not many of please. I don't think I remember anyone including calligraph bleaching. So why do you bleach?
Calligraph didn't bleach.
You see, it's their body. They can do to their body whatever they
Fair
want.
enough. Fair enough. And we looked at it again. It's their body. But no one exists in this world in and of themselves. It goes back to the conversation of featuring certain skin tones. Mpaka hata kupata foundation kama uko dark skin by then inakuanga ngumu. Because you guys have one foundation.
But like before Fenty Beauty, it was like for dark skins, it's kitu inakaka cocoa.
Yes.
For everyone.
Rihanna knew what she was doing.
She did. Exactly.
She knew what she was doing. She even got foundation for her.
Precisely my point. So my question is, should an albino take dawa to make him or her darker? I don't know.
Can bleach.
No, but can you gain let's even say there's some technology that's come that it's like an inside spray onto your skin and it begins to fade by day 5, so you have to take it every 5 days. Should they?
But what about people who are light and calm?
I think what you're talking.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to ask.
Is bleaching, I don't know, a sign of something bigger or something?
And that's my argument. My
Not all the
argument
time.
is
It might be.
that's my argument.
might
For me, it always is.
I don't think it always is.
And that's why I said
If
if
you're
not
not
aware
Pascal,
of yourself.
you want to say you'll wake up in the morning and say, I'm buying the iPhone X.
If I have the money, totally.
No,
yeah.
but
No.
you have thought about
No,
the
but you've
iPhone
thought
X
about it.
before. You have looked at its specs. You know it's a good phone. It has a good camera. It has a good memory. It
No.
has what?
Okay, here, let's do this. Let's give it an iPhone T. Never been released. But today you're told iPhone T is out. You don't even know the specs. Wachana na hiyo process ati unajua specs.
Unajua.
Umeamka tu ukasema ati iPhone T.
Unanunua.
Unaenda kununua. Usigoogle. Unanunua blindly because that's what bleaching is. A lot of people do bleaching without going to find out what the long-term effects are.
I heard you.
I know. Here's the thing: whether she did her research or not, everybody has a different reason. But like you said, it's a process. So bleaching has reasons, and for me, those reasons are negative because it's a process. It's a process of being negatively influenced over time.
Most of them are negative. Not all of them.
All of them are negative, and that's what I'm saying. Think about it. By the time you are bleaching, because it's a complete drastic change. It's not going to lose weight.
You'll get back to that.
You can get back to that or not. You get what I mean? It's not going to lose weight. It's not changing your wardrobe. It's not reversible. And if you are light and you got dark, even let's say accidentally, yeah, that is still something there's many sources of low self-esteem. Again, I ask, the universe just suddenly thought that you should have a nose like yours and I should have a nose like mine. But somewhere along the line, the standard is sharper nose is better. Bigger ass is better.
Someone's opinion.
No, that's the issue.
That's
It's
how it
not
starts.
somebody's opinion. Now it's an entire standard.
It's kind of like how you have your own opinion. Someone probably thinks, I don't know, blunt noses are better. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure the standards in Russia
Why did
probably
you
wouldn't
cut
be the
your
same
hair?
standards in India.
I cut my hair because, to be real, I just needed a change.
You also need a change.
They
look at it.
Is this a sign of something? Like, are
Is
you
it
okay?
something deeper?
That's the thing.
There's
You
something.
can't use that because this is not fundamentally changing. This is actually against the standard.
Your version of right is someone else's
And that's what I'm
version of
saying.
wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not. This is not a right or wrong version. This is about, let's look at the root of everything. Let's look at why did I cut my hair. There are people who cut their hair because I saw somebody who looked good. You get?
Yes.
There are people growing up. All of us grew up in a time when we were mostly on kinky hair, and then many people my age relaxed because wewe kwanza mlikuanga watu wa durag na kushona nini.
Mazeni vile sijaipata hizo. Lakini maybe ningekuwa moja yao.
Exactly, because of the standard, the pressure that was coming at that time. We relaxed our hair because of that. We did this because of that. And that's what this conversation is about. Why do we do things according to the flow? Yes, I can wake up in the morning I can pull a Vera Sidika and for the next 1 year do as much research on bleaching. That is a thought process. You lose yourself. It's very easy, hear me out. It's very easy that 10 years from now the standard will be something else. And that's my issue is this. Actually we've lived through it.
Yeah.
My issue is this. You are the constant. That's what I'm saying. Be the constant. Don't let the society be your constant.
Don't let the society change you.
Yeah.
Do
Or
it
are
for the
you,
right reasons.
But that's the thing. There are some things that are not for the right reasons.
But who defines right? You define right. You're the constant. You can decide you're constant. Define right. As in you set your constant. Constant is equal to bleach for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Let me even throw a spanner in the works.
Okay, cool.
Who decided that light? Light is the right. Who decided?
But what about people who turn
Mm-hmm.
Let her finish.
Because it's the same concept. It's the same concept where
Wait,
who decided that light is right? Strip yourself of all the things that make you feel good. The things. Who are you? That for me is my concept of right and wrong. Who are you? If you need things to make you feel good about yourself, there is a problem. My issue with bleaching is that it's a downright conforming to the standard that light is right and light equals happy equals better equals more money. That's a standard that's been set by it does because the industry has dictated it, and that's why you have Rihanna then coming in to almost restore to factory settings.
Like
Hannah has done is that
If
she has not stopped bleaching. She has just given beauty products for different skin types. You see, like if I still wanted to bleach and become Vera, I'll still get makeup from Rihanna for Vera's skin type. But
Wait, so Rihanna's bleached too?
no, she has not.
My issue is what Rihanna did in releasing the kind of products that she did. It's the thing that Susie Beauty did when she was trying to find makeup that sticks on your blinking skin in the Kenyan sun. You know what I mean? It gives women options where the standard at the time did not allow us options, because L'Oreal was never made, having been in Kenya even and in the world and in Africa for as long as L'Oreal has existed, they never made anything for skin.
okay, does representation matter? Representation. You've seen like these oak dolls, dark dolls with like kinky hair.
All these things.
Does it matter? Like us guys grew up with white Barbie, skinny as hell, and straight hair.
To over here.
Exactly. So does that influence?
Condition.
Yeah. So does that influence our buying weaves? Wanting to bleach.
We are all robots. We have to follow exactly what we
But
see.
we
There
are
are always those people who can just go like,
I think
this is
the
what I
wigs-
want to do.
It's because
I don't know. You guys are trying to make
girls
this,
with longer hair look more beautiful.
Yeah.
Blondes, because people even like to see a dark chick with blonde wave. Tricky, but I mean, you see, it's a standard they're conforming, but it's right. To them, you've decided it's right.
I'm trying to think about what you said. I do not disagree with how, yes, trying to make yourself feel better, probably a sign that not everything might be okay with you. Yes.
Same thing with guys. There's this whole thing for Akiyama, skinny guy. Comes at you guys going through high school. Skinny guys, skinny guys, skinny guys, skinny guys, short guys. Those things. Late bloomers even worse. Yeah? Baby face, baby face, baby face. Until no,
Direct attack, but okay.
no,
I am ready.
but until you accept that you're good. By the time you're hitting the gym, it's almost like in your mind, you're like, I'm now doing this. For me, you also need to have, like now for me, I started losing weight for health. Yeah, I started losing weight for health. But at the same time, there's that idea of if you don't like it, change it, but have a good reason, like have a reason that is
Why you are changing.
have a reason that is that why you're changing it, that contributes back again to you, not to things making me feel good, to making me feel that I am worth it. You contribute to yourself. You get what I mean?